It seems to be a trend of talking about your toxic exes. I want to share my experience. I'm a relationship coach, but I stay with a functional alcoholic for 6 years who displays almost all the red flags on textbook level. I want to share why I stayed, not to bash him, but to explain the psychology of a trauma bond. It started 5 months in. He couldn't pay for his rent anymore. He claimed that he couldn't work because driving was too expensive. I was a dog volunteer for 5 years. I couldn't bear the thought of him being kicked out and abandon the dogs. So I stepped in and paid for his rent. That was the first boundary I crossed. By year 2, he convinced me that the only way he could get a job is we move in together near public transport. He sold his car to cover the move, but instead of getting a job, he spent the money into drinking with girls. We were in an open relationship, but that was financial infidelity. He claimed to be a functional alcoholic by only drinking to go to sleep, but the truth was he was at bars almost every night, spending that tiny bit he has on booze and cigarette. There was also a pattern. Every year, the night before his birthday, he would self-sabotage. He'd get drunk, pick a fight, and claim that he was the victim, that he never got a nice birthday since he was a kid. It was gaslighting because no matter how poor I was, I always try my best to make him a nice birthday. But then for years, he always ruined it to feed his victim narrative. There was one scary moment. One night, his insecurity hit when he was wasted. I was driving. He tried to grab the wheel and take over the car while we were moving. That was the moment he put both of us in danger. You might be asking, why the hell did you stay? You're a relationship coach. Are you stupid or what? The truth was, it was a codependent trauma bond. We met at our lowest point. I had a severe savior complex. I truly believed that I could fix him. But there was another reason, one that I think you can relate to. He was the first person who see the goodness in me. He was the first one who calls me kind, while no one else seemed to notice how much I care. I was quite starving for that validation at that point in my life. I don't feel like I wasted my time. I'm a spiritual person. I believe that we have a karmic bond. I had to go through that 6 years of toughness to learn my lesson. Because of him, I know exactly what I want. My family is super happy about my current partner because they knew how dark those days were. I'm grateful for that relationship because it taught me the skills that I can make use of to maintain my healthy partnership. I mentioned earlier, I was in an open relationship while all the financial and emotional chaos were happening. That was a whole other level of complexity. If you want me to make a separate video about navigating non-monogamy with a toxic partner, or you rather hear about how to break a trauma bond, let me know in the comments. I read every single one of them. If this story resonates with you, please subscribe to the channel and say hi on my Instagram, where I share a lot of dating tips. See you in the next video. Bye!